What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, protector of the secrets of Castle Grayskull, and of course, the Poindexter Lounge, along with the lovely
Tiftastic.
That's right. And of course, we have here the young
Landon Calrissian.
Yeah, and he's kind of, we could give you a bowl haircut, Landon, and maybe you could look like He-Man a little bit. All right, well, hey, we're going to talk about He-Man, but first of all, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. The Poindexter Lounge is
A place for nerds.
That's right. It's a place where we can get together and talk about stuff like He-Man and all kinds of other nerdy stuff. That's right. All the nerdy stuff, we deal with it right here on this channel, and we want to talk about it with you. So please consider being a part of this community because we're a growing community of nerds, and we would love to have you here. So all you got to do is hit that subscribe button and of course that notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, which is
all the time.
That's right. And we're constantly putting out content, and people seem to dig what we're doing. So if you do that, hey, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, because that of course tells YouTube that people actually enjoy what we're doing. And you know what? I don't know, maybe stick around. We're on social media. You can continue the conversation there or in the comment section, and we would love to hear from you because we love to hear from our subscribers. We love to hear from people in general. That's why we started the channel, was really to have conversations about this kind of stuff. And so we're very grateful that you guys allow us to come into your homes or wherever you watch our videos, and we're just eternally grateful. Eternally grateful, actually. All right, so guys, today we got a big surprise, and that is, this is so cool. This is so cool. So last year, Tiffany,
Yes.
we got word that there was, the She-Ra cartoon on Netflix, and everybody started wondering, well, hey, is that going to lead to a He-Man thing? Is that gonna be a He-Man thing? And kind of do it in reverse, the way that they did it in the 80s, where first there was He-Man and then there later came She-Ra? Or are they, what are they going to do with that? And everybody said, no, they're not going to do that. We're not interested in that. Well, guess what, folks? They're not doing that. They're not following that pattern. This is something completely different, and I am so stoked about this. I am a child of the 80s. If you didn't realize, if you're around the channel for any amount of time, you'll understand that. We have a house that's kind of surrounded by stuff from the late 70s and early 80s. I'm literally looking right now at some Voltron stuff and some Mego toys and Transformers and Back to the Future and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all kinds of other fun stuff. Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters. Tron. We got it all here, right? And so that being said, I was a huge fan of He-Man, and of course I have now gotten back a lot of my He-Man toys. Just picked up a Castle Grayskull not too long ago, and a Snake Mountain. I picked up a Snake Mountain at Goodwill for $5. You can't beat that, folks. I mean, I was giddy. I was giddy because I picked up a Snake Mountain. I never had Snake Mountain as a kid, and so I actually ended up selling all of my He-Man stuff when I was a kid at a garage sale because, honestly, they just kind of freaked me out. Some of the imagery in He-Man was a little advanced for a kid of 8 years old, and so I ended up selling my Castle Grayskull that I had when I was a kid because it sat in my room staring at me with its black eyes and its skeleton face, and
always something you want to see in the dark in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so it kind of creeped me out. But after, of course, becoming an adult and realizing how much stuff is worth, and of course I took care of my stuff, I wish that I had never done that, but alas, I did. So I was a big He-Man fan. Tiffany, were you a He-Man fan growing up?
Yes, I was actually. I mean, I had my Barbies and I had my girl toys, but my brother had He-Man, which I would always steal to date my Barbies until She-Ra came out, and then I had my own She-Ra toys. So I actually did, play with the He-Man guys. I watched the show, the cartoon. I was a very big fan.
Yeah. Now, Landon, you've watched a couple of episodes of He-Man because I'm trying to raise him right. In fact, just on Facebook, actually, I don't even know if you realize this, but just like literally a couple of days ago, Facebook memory came up of the fact that I was watching a whole slew of He-Man episodes in the car. I'd have YouTube on in the car, just listening to them as we drove, because I used to have quite a commute, and the boys would be in the car with me, and it just came up,
Repeating by the power of Grayskull.
popped up in a memory that Landon was going through the house singing the He-Man theme song, and I just posted that I think I've done something right, and I think I have too. But so today came news that we are getting a brand new He-Man cartoon led by none other than Kevin Smith. Folks,
So one man I would want to have do this.
yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a cool thing. Now, obviously, Kevin Smith has got his hand in a lot of different stuff. He's involved in a lot of different stuff. They got a new Jay and Silent Bob movie coming out. We actually did a trailer reaction video for that, but alas, this is a family friendly
channel, and we couldn't show like half of what they were saying in the preview.
I tried to like beep it out and tried to edit it.
Beeps.
It just wasn't going to work, and I couldn't even show the whole thing, and but it's still really funny. But who knows? Maybe we also have a Patreon. Maybe I can pull that video up somewhere, and if you support our Patreon, that can be like one of the cool perks, is you can see the video that was never released here in the Poindexter Lounge, the risque video. But so Kevin Smith is going to be producing a brand new He-Man story, and what I love most about this is it's not a new thing based on the new She-Ra cartoon, which is fine in its own right, whatever. This is a continuation, not of the 2002 series, I think it was.
The old school one we were raised on.
This one right here, baby. This one right here. It's a continuation of the original He-Man TV show. Now, Tiffany, you've got some
Yes.
details. Would you please share with us the details of this show?
It says here on darkhorizons.com, which is where we get some, good information. It says filmmaker Kevin Smith has revealed that he is serving as executive producer and showrunner on Masters of the Universe Revelation, a new Netflix anime limited series. The project focuses on the unresolved storylines of the classic 1980s He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon series, picking up many of the characters' journeys where they left off decades ago. Animation will be provided by Powerhouse Animation in Castlevania. Smith surprised fans at PowerCon in Anaheim on Sunday with the news that the project to be produced by Mattel Television. Rob David will also be executive producer, while writers include Eric Carrasco from Supergirl, Tim Sheridan from Reign of the Supermen, Daya Mishra from Magic the Gathering, and Mark Bernardin from Alphys. Smith says in a statement, "I am eternally grateful to Mattel TV and Netflix for entrusting me not only with the secrets of Grayskull, but also their entire universe. In Revelation, we pick up right where the classic era left off to tell an epic tale of what may be the final battle between He-Man and Skeletor. Brought to life with the most metal character designs Powerhouse Animation can contain in the frame, this is the Masters of the Universe story you always wanted to see as a kid."
Wow. What a statement. What a statement. And you know what I love most about Kevin Smith? He's a fanboy.
So he's going to do it right.
Just like us. And so I'm pretty excited about this. Tiffany, what do you think about the fact that we're getting a new He-Man series and that it's by Kevin Smith?
One, I'm just ecstatic that it's from him, because he's bringing back some of the things that we grew up watching, good, bad, in between. So I'm excited about that. But I really loved the He-Man, no matter how cheesy it was. I actually wish that they had that kind of storyline and heart and just morals nowadays, because it's like every episode, I remember coming home from school as a kid watching these episodes, and it would have a moral at the end. See, kids, what we have to do, and it would go, and we don't have that anymore, and it's like kind of kids have lost their moral compass. We have, different shows nowadays that are just, I can't believe they're considered shows. But
I mean, we have teenage mom, whatever, teen mom, and
OG, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things that I almost want to go back now and rewatch the old series,
I know,
just to kind of catch up if they're gonna pick up right where it left off. So I think I'm gonna have to binge something else. You know, I have a list of things that I want to binge right now in between work and everything else, but I wanna. That's definitely on my top list to rewatch.
Absolutely. Now, Landon, you've seen a couple episodes of He-Man. You kind of know the story a little bit. Obviously, I have He-Man action figures. If you haven't seen already, we have Poindexter Lounge Wrestling here on the channel. We've got one episode in the can that you can find here, the inaugural episode. And I will let you know this. I can announce today we have filmed episode 2 of Poindexter Lounge Wrestling, and we just got to go back in and do some overdubs on it. But it's so cheesy, folks. It's so cheesy, and that's why I love doing it.
Cheesier than nachos.
But right now, our world heavyweight champion in Poindexter Wrestling, action figure wrestling, is of course He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
Exactly.
Landon, what do you think of this news?
I think I'm gonna need to rewatch the old series. So since it's a continuation, I might need to watch the old series so I can watch the new series.
Yeah, absolutely. I think at some point they have to do a couple of the old tropes from the old series, where because they tried to save money on the old series by reusing animation cells over and over.
Where they'd
and
run,
over
and
again.
it was the same thing, kind of like the
Oh my God.
Flintstones and the Jetsons.
I can do a really good interpretation of this long shot that they would always do of He-Man. He would be running, and like he'd kind of come to like this stop, and his whole body would kind of heave up, and just great stuff. I mean, you know, He-Man would always punch the screen like that, and
To go to the next frame.
yeah, just really awesome, fun stuff. And of course, you know, they would like waste 3 to 6 minutes of every episode just with transformation turning into He-Man. So, you know, it was just great stuff. And like you said, there was always a moral. There was always, you know, a reason for the show. And I just loved
Probably one of
it.
the only guys that could wear purple.
And you know what? And parents, some parents hated it because they thought it was of the devil. And so, you know, hey, you combine all those things and you got the makings of a great television show. What can I say? But I'm really looking forward to this. Now, I will say this. The only thing that gives me pause with the whole thing, and I don't mean the kind that Cringer or Battle Cat had, but it gives me pause, is I am not a big fan of the anime. So I'm a little concerned. I'm interested in how anime this is going to be. I'm hoping that it's a little bit more looking like the original.
It's gonna be the original with the big eyes.
Yeah, you know, She-Ra doesn't look too bad on
If they
Netflix.
could stay along those lines, that'd be good.
I think I'll be okay. You know, Voltron's not that bad.
Just
and
don't
Voltron's
use the battle
on.
armor.
Yeah, no battle armor. I used to hate battle armor, or was it battle armor? It was battle
He-Man,
damage He-Man or
yeah,
whatever.
Skeletor.
That was the stupidest toy ever.
That's why he doesn't have the He-Man pop fit vinyls, because they're battle armor.
Funko, what are you doing?
Just
What are
do
you
the
doing,
original.
Funko? They only released the actual He-Man and Skeletor to like a special, you know, con or whatever, and did not release that pop vinyl to the public. And that kind of ticks me off because I did not like Battle Armor. Battle Armor, for those of you who don't know, Battle Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor were action figures that instead of having the normal, you know, chest that they had or whatever, they had this thing where all of a sudden, like, you could hit, they had this spinny thing inside their chest, and so you'd hit it, and it would have, like, one big scratch, and then you hit it again, and then there'd be 2 big scratches, and then you could reset it where it wasn't. And I did not like it. It was a cheap He-Man, and towards the end, that was all you could find in the stores, and that's the only pop vinyls that you can have unless you're going to spend a ton of money. So, yeah, no Battle Armor He-Man or Skeletors. But I love this idea. I love the fact that Kevin Smith is doing it. I think he's going to do a great job with it, and I'm excited that they're putting it on Netflix, and that part of our childhood is resurfacing. And I just hope that the animation is good. I hope that the stories are good.
I hope the voices are close enough.
Oh man, you know, wouldn't it be great if they got whoever, you know, is still alive from that era to come back and do.
Plus, I always think of Stewie from Family Guy when he's like, you go here, and Manny faces, you go here in the middle because you have many faces.
Many faces. That's right. That's right. Well, hey guys, what do you guys think of this news? What are you guys excited about this? That it's He-Man, that He-Man is back, that we're going to get a new series. Are you excited about all this information? Or are you just like, you know what? I don't care. I don't like He-Man. Did you like the 2002 revival? Did you like the revival? And I think it was like 1986, 87 when they put He-Man in the future in space. It was kind of weird. I think they were trying to like they were trying to, you know, kind of copy Star Wars or something at that point. That one was really strange. But hey, do you just like your He-Man however you can get your He-Man? That's all I'm saying. You just got to give him a loincloth and a bowl cut, and that's all I'm saying, right? I mean,
But you gotta have the muscles.
Now, this is cool because we got a resurgence of He-Man going on right now because we're supposed to get a He-Man and the Masters of the Universe movie here in the next year or so, live action film. And so I'm not so sure about the guy playing He-Man. But you know what? I'll put a link to that video down in the description below, and you can tell me what you think of that. All right, guys? Well, hey, we want to hear from you. Remember, we are on social media. Don't forget that we actually have, speaking of toys, we have a toy giveaway that will be this week. This is going to be Toy Week. Look for a lot of toy reviews of different stuff. We went on vacation. We've done a bunch of shopping, and so it's now time to do some reviews. And so look for that here on the channel this week. And, of course, you know what? All you got to do to win this Aquaman and Orm battle pack, it's not battle armor, but it is the battle pack, is what, Tiff?
You need to tell us that you want the toy so that we know that you are interested, and you also need to like and subscribe.
That's right, so that we can give that to one lucky winner this month. Last month's winner was Arctic Conquest, and we're happy to be able to do it. It's not a fake thing. We actually give something away. That's right. So be a part of that, guys. Remember, we're on social media. Don't forget, also, we have a Patreon that you can look into. There's some cool stuff on there that if you support the channel, that you can get some cool stuff along with that. Even a chance to have a one-on-one, either Skype or Facebook Live sit-down time with us. That's right. You can have us all to yourself. We could actually see you. You can see us, and we can talk about whatever nerdy thing that you want. So look into that here on the channel, and also be looking because we got some t-shirts getting ready to come out, and so you're going to want to be a part of that as well. All right, guys. Until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Vet, along with the lovely
Tifftastic.
and, of course,
Laney Calrissian.
saying secret magical powers were revealed to us the day we held aloft our magic YouTube and said, by the power of YouTube, we have the power.
Can I
That's
get
right.
demonetized?
Love it. All right, guys, until next time, bye-bye. Hey, guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and, of course, subscribe. And also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.